All right, welcome back. So this is just like introduction to calculus. Okay, they say that given that y equals 5 multiplied by x power 4 multiplied by 10x over 2x squared, they ask us to find the first order derivative. Okay, so what we are going to do here is first simplify whatever your radicand. Okay, whatever is in your radical sign. So I will use this to solve it. I'll say my y equals, now 5 times 10 is 50, right? So x power 4 multiplied by x will give you x power 5. Remember the law of indices where you have, if we have two bases, maybe this one is n and this is m. This is going to give you n plus m. So whatever their power is, you add it. So we have power 1 here, right? So 4 plus 1 is going to give you 5. So over 2x squared. So you can see we've simplified it, we've reduced it a bit. So we can also go further to still simplify it. So we have 50 over 2 multiplied by x power 5 minus 2. All right. So the law of indices again, just like what we did here. If we have x power n over x power m, so this will give you what? X n minus m. So that's the same thing we did here. So this will give you y equals square root of 25, because 50 divided by 2 is 25. 5 minus 2 is going to give you power 3, right? So we can still simplify this further to be square root of 25 multiplied by square root of s cubed. All right? So y will now give you, this is 5 multiplied by, we can also separate this to be x squared multiplied by x. They are still the same thing because they are still 3. So why did we do this? So we can cancel this square root with the square. So we now have y 5 equals 5x. So this square root of x, you can write it as multiplied by square root of 1 over 2. Because square root is the same thing as 1 over 2. So let's come here. We now have y equals 5x power 1 multiplied by 1 over 2. Remember the law of indices, what I explained here, okay? So we are going to add the powers. We have y equals 5x1 plus 1 over 2. So y will now give equals 5x. What is 1 plus half? 1 plus half is going to give you 3 over 2. So now we can now find the y dx, which is the derivative. So you now say the derivative of this, the y, the x will now be 3 over 2 multiplied by 5x, 3 over 2 minus 1. Remember this rule. If you don't know this rule, go to my previous video. You will see how I explained this. So we now have the y, the x will now be equals to 15 over 2. Now have x. This is going to give you 1 over 2. All right? Because when you simplify this, 3 over 2 minus 1 is going to give you 1 over 2. So let's clean that. So, and this is your answer, but you can still write it, you know, to look a little bit nice. So you say dy dx equals 15 multiplied by square root of x over 2. So this is your final answer on how to find the derivative of this. I hope you get this, and see you in my next video. Peace out.